Hi friends, in previous class we have studied about surds, introduction and types of surds. So now we are going to explicitly see what are the different types of surds, and I am going to explain each one of them individually. So if you have types of surds, first surd what I have explained, what I have told to yesterday, right? It is quadratic surd. Quadratic surd, right? Quadratic surd. So what is quadratic surd? What is quadratic surd? Which is having any surd which is having order 2 is called quadratic surd. If this surd is having order 2, if you have order equal to 2, then it is quadratic surd. What is order? Order is equal to n equal to 2. If you have n equal to 2 here, 2 here, this is quadratic surd. Suppose that means q 2 root 2, right? This is a quadratic surd, but this is equals to root 2 only again. Okay, this is equals to root 2 only, because this value we will write it as 2 power 1 by 2. Similarly, this value also we will write it as 2 power 1 by 2 only. If you keep 2 here or not, both are same. 2 root 2 or root 2, both are same. Okay, are you able to understand? So that's why the roots which are in this form, where order equal to 2 or n is equals to 2 or index is equals to 2, are called quadratic surds. Clear? Cubic surds. Next topic is cubic surd. If you have cubic surd means you should have index value as 3. That's it. 3 power 25 or 3 power 48, like this. You should have 3 here. N value should be equal to 3. Then that particular surds we call it as cubic surds. Okay. Biquadratic surds. Next topic is biquadratic. Okay, biquadratic surd. What is biquadratic surd? It should have order 4. Okay, 4 root 8 or 4 root 12, like this. You should have 4. N value should be equal to 4. If n value equal to 2, that is called quadratic surd. N value equal to 3, you call it as cubic surd. N value equal to 4, you call it as biquadratic surd. Okay, so these are the types of surds. But now we have some nodes. Okay, some properties. Nth root of a power n, what it will become? A power n whole power 1 by n we can write, right? Whole power n we can write 1 by n. If 1 by n, a power n by n. A power n by n will cancel again. What you are getting? A only, right? So that's why nth root of a power n is equals to a. You have to keep this condition in your mind. Okay, similarly I have also already told, if you write square root 2 of root a is nothing but root a only. So similarly you can take that also. Okay, 2 power root a is there, right? So you can simply write root a only. So this is one condition, this is one condition. Okay, you have one more condition, that is every surd is an irrational number. Every surd is an irrational number, but every irrational number can't be a surd. But every irrational number can't be a surd. Okay, every surd is an irrational number, but every irrational number need not be a surd. What is the example? Suppose the example is 0.54 544 like this. It is not a surd. It is a irrational number. It is an irrational number, right? It is irrational number. Non-terminating, non-repeating decimal is irrational number, right? We have studied about this, which is non-terminating, non-repeating. So that's why it is irrational number. So, but it is irrational number, but is not a surd. Why it is not a surd? Because it is not in the form of nth root of a. Okay, so that's why it is not a surd. Now you can see root 2. Root 2 is a surd. It is also an irrational number. Okay, but if you see pi, it is irrational. It is irrational, but not a surd. It is irrational, but not a surd. But what about root 2? Root 2 is a surd. So that's why it is irrational also. From this you can get a conclusion that every surd is an irrational number, but every irrational number can't be a surd. Okay, got some clarity? There are some more properties also. A power 0 equal to 1, you already know this, right? One more, a power m by n. Can we write a power m by n as nth root of a power m? Nth root of a power m? Because if you do this again, you will get this one only. Try to do this again. A power m, how can we write nth root? 1 by n, right? So if you multiply, what you are going to get? A power m by n only again. So that's why a power m, we can write nth root of a power m, right? And you already know this, a power minus m, if you there 1 by, you will write a power n. Okay, similarly if you have a power minus 1, you will write 1 by a. Okay, so these things you already know. Now we are going to discuss about remaining types. What are those remaining types? Simple surd. Okay, simple surd means what? A surd which consists of single term is called simple or monomial surd. We call this as monomial also. Okay, monomial surd. What is the meaning of that? Only one term it should contain. In the series, only one term it should contain, like 2 root 3, like, okay, 4th root 5, like this. Only one term. If one term is there, then it is called simple surd. Okay, then what is pure surd? Okay, pure surd is nothing but which can be expressed in the form of a into n power b, nth root b, a into nth root b, where a value equal to 1, where a should be equal to 1. Okay, all these are pure surds only. 2 root 3, 4th root 5. If you put anything before, suppose if you take 2 into 5th root 4, then it is not a pure surd, because a value here is 2. Are you able to understand? This is not a pure surd. A value always should be equal to 1, then only it is a pure surd. Otherwise it is not a pure surd. Okay, mixed surd means what? This is a mixed surd. Mixed surd means ones which don't have a value equal to 1, which is not a pure surd, is called a mixed surd. Okay, we can write in this fashion also: 3 minus root 2, or 7 plus 3 root 5, 5th root 5. Okay, all these are called mixed surds, which is not a pure surd, because a value here not equal to 1. Okay, these are different types of surds: pure surd, mixed surd. Okay, and next one you are going to have compound surd. Okay, compound surd. Next one we are going to have is compound surd. What is compound surd? The sum or difference of a rational number, okay, and one or more surds is called a compound surd. If it contains at least 2 terms, is called a compound surd. Suppose 3 plus root 3, here 2 terms are there. Okay, so that's why it is a compound surd. 3 is there, root 3 is there, and we are adding them, 3 plus root 3. Okay, that's why it is a compound surd. Okay, you can take one more example, like root 7 minus 3 root 4. Okay, this is a compound surd. Are you able to understand? Because only you should keep in mind that at least 2 surds should be there, and between those 2 surds any one of the operation should be there, plus or minus. Then we call that surd as called compound surd. Clear? Next one is binomial surd. We studied about monomial surd, right? Monomial surd means what? Simple surd, where only it contains single term. Okay, then what is binomial surd? It should contain 2 terms. Okay, 2 terms means root 2 plus root 5. Root 2 plus root 5. This is a binomial surd because it contains 2 terms, right? 2 terms. Then it should also called compound surd, right? Yes, it is also called compound surd. Okay, then it is also called compound surd. Clear? It is a binomial surd and it is a compound surd. Okay, Then what is the difference between compound surd and binomial surd? Why we are taking two? The main difference between compound and binomial is, in binomial surd, two surds we are adding. Suppose fifth root 2 plus fifth root 7. This one is a surd and this one is also a surd. Both surds we are adding here in binomial. In compound surd, you can add both surds or you can add one rational number, just one rational number to a surd. Okay, this is called compound surd, but this is not a binomial surd because this is not a surd. 7 is not a surd. Okay, that is the main difference between binomial and compound. In compound you can take any rational number, but in binomial surd both terms should be binomial. This is the main difference I feel, but almost both are similar only. Okay, you can write, sometimes people are writing 6 minus root 7. This is also they are telling us binomial surd only. Okay, this is also they are telling binomial surd only, but that is also fine. So compound surd and binomial surd both are almost similar. Okay, next we will see trinomial surd. Okay, trinomial surd, a compound consisting of three terms is called, here three terms should be there, then it is called trinomial surd. Okay, what is the example? 6 minus root 3 plus root 5. This is the trinomial surd. Okay, trinomial surd. What is the last one? Similar or like surds. If two surds are different multiples of same simple surd, then they are called similar surds. Otherwise they are dissimilar surds. Okay, I will show one example. 2 root 5, okay, or 3 root 5 or 5 root 5. Here you can see these surds are different multiples of same simple surd. That means 2 root 5, this is a simple surd, multiple here is 2. Similarly 3 root 5, this is simple surd, multiple here is 3. Okay, 5 root 5, again simple surd is root 5, but multiple here is 5. That means if two surds are of different multiples of same simple surd, then they are called similar surds. Otherwise they are called dissimilar surds. Are you able to understand? Simple surd should be same along all the numbers. Multiples can be anything, but simple surd should be same. So that's why this is called similar surds. Dissimilar surds means everything should be different. Okay, clear? So these are the different types of surds, and these are the differences of each and every surd. Okay, I think you understood. There is only some little confusion here, I think, for you, for compound surd and binomial surd. So you can follow. Compound surd means the sum or a difference of a rational number and one or more surds. Okay, is called compound surd. Suppose compulsory one rational number should be there, sum or difference of one surd is called compound surd. One rational number, one surd, okay, is called compound surd. But here in binomial surd you can have two surds or one rational number, one or surd. Okay, in binomial surd there can be anything, but in compound surd it compulsorily one rational number should be there, one surd should be there. Okay, one rational number, one surd should be there. Okay, but in some books they are written like binomial surd and compound surd are almost similar. So up to my concern, these two are almost similar. So you can take, suppose 7 minus cubed root 3 4, this is a binomial surd, at the same time it is a compound surd, because a compound surd containing two terms, okay, is called binomial surd. That means now here you can see this is a compound surd, it contains two terms only, then only it is called binomial surd. Suppose if you have 7 minus fifth root 4 plus fifth root 4, then it is a compound surd, but not binomial surd, because in binomial surd only two terms should be there, but here extra third term is entering, so this is called trinomial surd. Compound surd also, but trinomial surd, not binomial. Okay, so from this you got some clarity, right? So compound surd means what? In compound surd, one rational number plus fifth root 4, one surd you can take. This is a compound surd. Or you can take two surds also, fifth root 5 plus fifth root 7. This is also a compound number, this is also a compound number, but these two are binomial right now, because you only have two terms. Here one term, here one term, here one term, here one. You only have two terms, then only we call it as binomial. Okay, if it has three or more terms, then we will not call it as binomial, we only call it as compound surd. Okay, clear? I hope you understand. If you are getting any doubts, please mention in the comment section, we will discuss further. Okay, thank you.